playing Faith and Allison is playing Buffy. And this is the scene where, like, the night before accidentally killed a man instead of like a vampire or a demon. We thought he was a vampire or a demon, but he turned out to be human. So we have been tasked to figure out who the murderer is by someone who doesn't know that we were behind the murder. And Buffy is trying to convince Faith that we should come clean. And Faith is trying to convince Buffy that we should hide it. So the mayor of Sunnydale is a black hat. It's kind of a shocker, huh?
Actually, yeah, I didn't get the bad guy vibe off of him.
When are you going to learn, B? It doesn't matter what kind of vibe you get off a person, because 9 times out of 10, the face they're showing you is not the real one.
I guess you know a lot about that.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's just, look at you, Faith. Less than 24 hours ago, you killed a man. And now it's all, everything's fine, la-di-da. It's not your real face, and I know it. Look, I know what you're feeling because I'm feeling it too.
Do you? So fill me in, because I'd love to hear this.
Dirty. Like...
But there's definitely, I think, from Faith, like I was saying, some desperate wanting to belong. And I think since they're both slayers, there's something really alienating about that experience. And prior to meeting Faith, Buffy was alone in that experience, and Faith was the same. And so now that they're together, there's something that only they know what that's like, and no one else will.
Pretty much the same thing. It's just that you have different ideas about what a slayer should be. I didn't see as much of your annoyance, the Faith's annoyance with Buffy, that she's jealous of her. And the fact that she tries to be such a goody two-shoes, and she tries to make you look like the bad one. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I think that your objective is to say, the way I am a slayer is the right way, right? Not to be such a goody two-shoes, and you always trying to make me like you, this, holier than thou, thing, right? How dare you say I'm not good? I save people. I do what I have to do. This is the way a slayer ought to be, right? Mm-hmm. So just to really allow what she says to get to you a little bit more from that from the very beginning, that feeling like everybody thinks you should be, oh, you're going to be like Buffy. Oh, Buffy's so wonderful. Buffy's fantastic. And you're like, oh, please, that fucking Buffy, But Buffy, yours is to try to make her like you because you're trying to save her soul. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Try to save her soul. Now, when somebody's trying to save your soul, for the most part, unless you really are following a certain religion and this preacher's trying to save your soul and you're saying hallelujah, right? Usually people don't like it very much, right? Yeah. When people proselytize to you, Chelsea, how do you feel?
Many negative emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, thank you very much, but I would rather not be like you. Okay, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe you should consider this, that maybe you don't have all the answers. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm suggesting right now between the two of you? That one, she's trying to save your soul and you're trying to tell her, hey, you don't have all the answers, and get off your high horse. Stop thinking you're so perfect and that I should be like you and all that. You want to try it that way?
Yeah. So, the mayor of Sunnydale is a black hat. It's kind of a shocker, huh?
Actually, yeah, I didn't really get that bad guy vibe off of him.
When are you going to learn, B? Doesn't matter what kind of vibe you get off a person, because 9 times out of 10, the face they're showing you is not the real one.
I guess you'd know a lot about that.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just, look at you, Faith. Less than 24 hours ago, you killed a man. And now it's all, everything's fine, la-di-da. It's not your real face, and I know it. Look, I know what you're feeling, because I'm feeling it too.
Do you? So fill me in, because I'd love to hear this.
Dirty. Like something sick creeped inside you and you can't get it out. And you keep hoping that it was just some nightmare, but it wasn't. And we're gonna have to figure out.
There's gonna be an intermission in this?
Just let me talk to Giles, okay? I swear that...
No. No, we are not bringing anybody else into this. Look, you just got to keep your head, B. This is all going to blow over in a few days.
And if it doesn't?
If it doesn't, they got a freighter leaving the docks at least twice a day. It ain't fancy, but it gets you going.
And that's it? You just live with it? You see the dead guy in your head every day for the rest of your life?
Buffy, I'm not going to see anything. Look, I missed the mark last night. And I am sorry about the guy. I really am. But it happens. Besides, how many people do you think we've saved by now? Thousands? And didn't you stop the world from ending? Because in my book, that puts you and me in the plus column.
No, we help people. And it doesn't mean we can do whatever we want.
Why not? The guy oft was no Gandhi. I mean, we just saw he was mixed up in dirty dealings.
Maybe, but what if he was coming to us for help?
What if he was? You're still not seeing the big picture, B. We are warriors. We are built to kill.
Yeah, kill demons. But that does not mean that we get to pass judgment on people like we're better than everybody else.
We are better. That's right. Better. People depend on us to survive. In the balance, nobody's gonna cry over some random bystander who got caught in the crossfire.
I am.
Well, that's your loss.
Faith, look inside yourself. You can still do the right thing. It's not too late.
For me to change? And be more like you? That ain't gonna happen, B.
Faith, nobody is asking you to be like me, but you cannot go on like this.
It scares you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it scares me, Faith. You're hurting people. You're hurting yourself.
Great. Was that different?
Yes.
Was it different, Chelsea?
Yeah, it was different for me. On top of the layer of sort of vulnerability that I'm trying to kind of hide, there's then this next layer of like, what do you want from me? We killed a bad guy, technically. Is that not good enough for you? Like, you keep moving the goalposts here. Like, I want this thing to work for us. Why can't you just see it my way? Like, I'm right. It's the same thing that you were saying with Jonathan and Farah. I'm
yes.
right.
Yeah, it really is. I'm right and you're wrong. Yeah, but I know, but I'm right and you're wrong. Yeah, that's basically what every scene, isn't it? Because all scene partners, if it's written well, are going to be in opposition of each other, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to be giving you the thing that you're fighting for. They're giving you something to fight for. So you need to know what that is, you know, and for each of you, it's something different. You're both fighting for something. You know, Buffy's fighting to make you as good as she is. And you're fighting to prove that you're just as good as Buffy and you don't need to be like her, right? Yeah, so that was really good. And what I'm so pleased about is that you did both keep those thoughts rolling. I could see you, you know, just talking to each other and responding to each other and really letting that happen.
Worked really hard on that. So thank you.